Alright, Diva, so I'm back. So, yes. So, last week was a very busy week in terms of doing videos plus work. I had 2 days off, both Wednesday and Thursday, and I should have brought you guys a additional Diva at home on, but I really didn't have anything to talk about. Plus, I was like taping tutorials. So, I'm just so tired with the holidays, working retail, and I only really work about 4 hours a day, but they were all they were morning shifts. We opened at 9, so that meant get myself up, get my daughter ready, and luckily she stayed home Tuesday with her dad. I had off Wednesday and Thursday, but then I got hit with a cold, so you guys can kind of hear I still sound a little bit nasally, but it took a lot out of me. So anyway. So since coming back from Aruba, I had went to work, and I worked like kind of like a straight from that Wednesday to Tuesday, and it was just very exhausting. My daughter did have to go to daycare from that Wednesday to Friday, and then that Monday she was home with her dad, and then Tuesday she was home with her dad. So she's been doing really good with the daycare. Just to give you guys some updates. Some mornings, because I gotta get her up, but I put her to bed at 10 o'clock, but she just stays up and she plays until she puts herself to sleep. So y'all gotta forgive me. I was watching NCIS. Forgot the TV was on. So anyway, in the morning she's like her mother. She don't let anybody wake her up, and she's just not nice at all. Like, it's like she'll give you this look and flip herself over and then try to go back to sleep. And you gotta kind of coax her. If I do it, anybody else do it, she gonna give them the business. So anyway, she's been doing really well. This week though, she's not in daycare. Her dad is off for this holiday week just because he had some time to use, or he would have lost it. So no daycare for her this week. Probably not even next week, because again he still has more days that he has to eat up. So it's just the case where she's home, but it's saving me money. So because I work part-time, her going to daycare 2 days out the week is not too bad, but if it ends up being like 3, it eats away into my money, because I never signed a contract with the woman who owns her in-home daycare. If I did, I would be paying $105 a week for her to go 3 days a week. But at the time, I wasn't working 3 days a week. Didn't make sense to... I was working 3 days a week, but not 3 days in the week. My 3 days used to be like 2 days in the week and then a weekend. But now that I went to Aruba, and then we've been busy and I've been getting more hours... but her dad's been home, so it still didn't make sense for me to sign the contract to pay for her to go the 3 days a week. Now, once the holidays are over, I am part-time. I'm not a seasonal employee. So we will see what my hours will look like, because if it is the case where I am working 3 days in the week, or my 4 days or whatever in the week, I will sign her up to do that. But at the time, it just didn't make sense to do it, so I would just only pay for her to be a drop-in. But it cost me more, her being a drop-in, those couple of days once I came back from Aruba and she has to go to daycare and I had to go back to work. It cost me more than it would have cost me had I signed the contract. But it was $15 extra, so it is what it is. But she's been doing well, so we'll see how it goes in the new year, and especially with me not being a seasonal employee, but being a part-time employee. I am getting ready though to look for full-time employment somewhere, because it's just a matter of we need the money, we need the cash flow. I'm not used to making part-time money, or at least this little bit of money. I mean, I am and I'm not. I did when I worked on base, and the pay at the exchange was only all of $7.76, which was why I transferred to the daycare. But making $8.50 an hour really doesn't help me now that I have a child. It was okay when we were two single adults with no kids, and you know, my husband could afford to pay all the bills, but now we're paying for the bills, 2 car notes again, and we have another person that we have to make sure she has what she needs. So yes, I'm going to try to look for full-time employment again. Hopefully I will find something that will work, especially that will be conducive for the hours. Now, will it be conducive though to keep her in this in-home daycare? Yes and no. Yes, because I like the environment. It's small, it's not big. The owner, she's very nice. So I at least know that my daughter is in a safe place and it's close to home. But why it wouldn't be conducive is, depending on where I would end up working here in the Atlanta area, traffic here is horrible. So anywhere that I have to work that's maybe 30 minutes away from home, I may need to leave almost the same time as her father in the morning so that I can be at work on time if I start work at 8 o'clock. Daycare doesn't open till 7. My husband normally leaves for work at 6 to make sure he's on time at 8 o'clock. Coming home in the afternoon now, if I get hours where I would get off at maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, afternoon traffic is so bad that I worry that I'd be late picking her up because daycare hours end at 6 o'clock. So it's gonna be a great debate of whether I just try to stick this out until, you know, it works out for me to find somewhere closer if I find a full-time job, or because she's still so very much attached to me, try to just stick this out and make the best of it, because if I do stay around for 6 months, I know that I can get a raise. So we'll just see how everything works out. But anyway, let me give you guys some channel updates. Alright guys, so here's what's going on channel update wise. So everything's been going really great, and I have to say a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. I never imagined being here at 307 subscribers. If you guys don't know my backstory, I'll give you a brief whatever. I really started this channel to kind of promote my jewelry. I started out making jewelry when the big basketball wives and love and hip hop jewelry was very popular, and paparazzi was hot, but it was very expensive. Needed something to do, so I started making jewelry. Then it turned around, I started selling it. People were buying it, so hence why I started my YouTube channel. Then I ventured into doing like little show and tells of certain makeup items, then rolled into reviews, and now I have become the only makeup junkie in probably less than a year. My collection has grown 10 times from what I started last year. So yes, so now you guys get to see me 3 times a week here at Diva's house. Now, will I keep to the same schedule, bringing you guys videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the new year? I really don't know just yet. Depends on work. Depends on how well I can really commit myself to taping and editing. So what you guys will probably get is a lot of pre-recorded stuff that'll just get uploaded the days that I have set as my schedule. Now, I found out a new way that you can upload the video, but do it so that you can, it'll go up the date and the time that you want it. So that might be my new best friend. So we shall see. Anyway, got a little far off track. I really have to say thank you to everyone who has cheered me on, commented, liked, thumbs up, seen any of my hauls, my tutorials, especially my tutorials. You guys don't even know, like, I wasn't the diva that I was before in terms of how I do my makeup beat. And right now, because of lights, I'm looking real oily, but this is like, I've been in this for a while. But I've learned a lot watching YouTube, and now I've been able to turn that into me stepping out and bring you guys tutorials, because trust me, I never thought I was good enough to bring you guys tutorials, and I'm glad that I get such a good, I can't even say good, such an awesome response from people who say, gorgeous, awesome job, love the colors you love how you did that, love your techniques, things like that. So I have to say a huge thank you to all of my subscribers, all 307 of you guys. I think what was my last count. From the bottom of my heart, you guys don't even understand. I am so humbled by the love and support that I get here on YouTube. It is amazing. I did not hit my subscriber goal for the end of this year. My goal was to hit the 500, but there's always next year. 2006, it's gonna be even more fabulous, boo. So yes, goals, goals, goals. My goal for next year, honestly, is to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm about to say 100,000 subscribers. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm shooting for 1,000 subscribers by the end of next year. So let's just keep the train moving. Y'all keep coming into my home feeling comfortable, and I hope that's what you guys feel every time you stop in a Diva's house and watch one of my videos. So I just have to say a big thank you. We're gonna keep doing hauls. I don't know how much I'm gonna be hauling though between now and my birthday, but time will tell. Yes, your girl's birthday is in January, so I don't know what I have planned yet, but I have time to think. So just know that January is gonna be the bomb.com. So yes, guys, that's all I have to share with you guys for this week's edition of Diary of a At-Home Mom. Now, will there be a Diary of a At-Home Mom next week before New Year's? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it'll be a special New Year's edition. But I do want you to stay tuned, though, for, of course, my last MCM of the year, which will be on Monday, of course. And I will be sharing with you guys 12 of my favorites from the year. In addition, I want you guys to kind of comment down below telling me any of my favorite videos that, well, any of your favorite videos that I have done for the year since you guys have started watching me. Any of your favorite looks, just any of your favorites, comment down below. I may have something special planned for the month of January, so let me know. But in the meantime, y'all know what to do. Y'all stay fab, cause this mom/diva is too. See y'all later. Bye.